Hi, I'm Zulia Hung Mitchell. I am a southpaw hybrid goalie, and I've been playing in Hong Kong for the past couple years. I just spent 7 weeks in the United States and Canada. When I was in Chicago, I worked with Digit Murphy of Brown University. She is the most successful varsity women's ice hockey coach in the United States.
Zulia is going to realize her potential in the next few years as she has started in Hong Kong, basically playing with boys and men. And this is going to be an adjustment for her in her first year playing high-level competitive high school hockey in the States. I look at Zulia to be a hard worker, someone that's going to continue to improve.
Then I was up in Vermont, where I was being coached by Vincent Rondeau, a French-Canadian NHL and European League goalie coach, who also works at the North American Hockey Academy.
We've had the pleasure to work with Zulia this week at our Naha Riendo goalie camp here. You can see the potential in Zulia. She has the size, she has very solid skating ability, and on the ice we can see that there's talent there. And obviously she knows the game, she loves the game, and it was a pleasure to work with Zulia, and we wish her the best of luck in the future.
I then spent 2 weeks in Massachusetts under Joe Bertagna. He is the first head coach for the Harvard University varsity women's ice hockey team.
She's picking things up quickly. She's been exposed to a lot of things in a short amount of time, but her intelligence is going to help her improve. Her desire to get better is going to help her improve. And I think there's one area is probably the power that's behind the moves. Making the right move and knowing what to do is one thing, and having the kind of athleticism and the power that comes from growing up is something that will have to come to, so there's some force behind each and different move she makes. But I have great confidence knowing what I know about the position, and what I started to learn about her through these 2 weeks is that she's going to figure it out. She's going to take everything that she's hearing and she's going to apply it to get to that next level. And I see hundreds of goalies a year, and there's a handful each year that kind of stick with you. You're really curious to see where they end up. And she's one of those that I'm very interested in seeing.
At the very end of my travels, I had a chance to work with Jamie McCaig, the China national women's ice hockey team goalie coach.
Right? It doesn't matter how tall you are, you can't play small. You can't be. Yes, you gotta get your hands inside your hips and your shoulders.
Rotate.
Yes, rotate properly, use your eyes. The things that you learn over and over and over and over again this week are things that now you have to take into your own game.
I learned a lot of new techniques and skills. A lot of things I still haven't been able to wrap my head around them, but I've definitely improved as goalie. Every goalie coach has either played professional league or in the Olympics, and they all have different mental techniques. They all see the game differently, they all play the game differently. Working under them, I was able to see the game through their eyes, and it was interesting to see how everyone was so different. Every coach is different, therefore every single clinic has been run differently. They all focus on the basics, they're all the same, such as your skating ability, your cardio, technique, or your dry land training. I think I played more hockey in those 5 weeks than I've played in my entire life. Every goalie's not perfect. Every goalie has an aspect of the game which they need to improve. Through those 5 weeks, I definitely learned what I need to improve on. I learned what my strengths were and how to best utilize them. Number one, goalies have to work the hardest physically and mentally of all the players of the team. And number two, to always battle for the puck. Nothing else matters than stopping that puck. The hardest thing I had to learn was how to do a half butterfly slide. I learned different ways to move across the net. I learned how to come out of my net really quickly to stop the puck behind the net and pass into my players. After 5 weeks of intensive hockey, I definitely got stronger both mentally and physically. My butterfly slides are a lot quicker. I'm able to stay more square to the puck. And the thing which I need to work on the most is my upper body rotation. These past 5 weeks have been amazing. I've had a chance to develop my own hybrid style. I'm ready to take on the league at Taft. It's gonna be great walking to the rink. These past few years has been an amazing journey, and it has finally brought me here to the Taft School in Connecticut. I will spend these next 2 years playing on a girls' varsity ice hockey team in New England. This will finally prepare me to play on a women's university ice hockey team. Wish me luck.
Zulia Mitchell, great goalie, great potential.
If you want to know more about my experiences at Taft, check me out at the SCMP Young Post newspaper.